Brought to you in part by Monadnock Flooring and Decorating, offering quality sales, service, and installation for over 35 years on Production Avenue next to Subaru of Keene. Hey everybody, I'm Luca and welcome to A Culinary Journey. Hey, I got a great guest. His name's Adam Parker. He's a chef at the Indian Head Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. Hey, it's Restaurant Week, New Hampshire Restaurant Week, and we have some great chefs. And Adam, he cooks up some dynamite food. I'm really excited to meet him. What we're going to be making today is a Cioppino with some seafood, and it's a great sauce, or actually more like a stew. Absolutely incredible. And we got a great appetizer, a little bruschetta, seafood in that too. We got some great food from Adam, and I get to hang out and eat. And your culinary journey with Restaurant Week starts now. Hey everybody, welcome back to A Culinary Journey. Hey, Adam, welcome aboard.
Luca, thank you for having me.
Hey, it's great having you.
All right.
This is Adam Parker, is the executive chef at the Indian Head Resort, Lincoln, New Hampshire, right?
That's right, yeah.
Restaurant Week, we're doing it together.
Oh, it's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it, and you know, we got some great chefs here in New Hampshire, and everybody needs to know that.
Yeah, and the whole idea is try something new, try something different. You know, get out there and give it a shot. That's what it's great about. We all kind of promote each other. I already know a couple places that I want to be going to in Restaurant Week.
Sure.
I don't think I'm going to be working that week. I don't know how we're going to do this.
Oh, boy.
I want to come up to your place.
I'll tell you what, we'll switch. I'll go to your place, you know, if you come to mine.
That's a new thing.
See? Absolutely.
We'll kind of do that. Hey, listen, today this is what we're going to do. We're going to be making a bruschetta.
Yeah, tomato mozzarella shrimp bruschetta. So
Yeah.
really high-end food we're going to do here today. Yeah.
And then we're going to do a Cioppino.
We're going to do an Italian fish stew. So yeah, a nice Cioppino, and we got some really high-end shellfish to go inside it.
Now, those are traditionally Italian dishes. What's your menu like? Does it kind of go all over the place? Is it mostly Italian?
Well,
when I hear Indian Head Resort, I'm not sure.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
I know we should have maize and corn husks up there or something. I don't know. Native American head.
There you go.
But no, what we really like to do is I like to think of the Indian Head Resort like Epcot Center.
Okay.
So you go down and you see every country. It's kind of regional cuisine. So we take the best from the world. We try to make it our own.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty big restaurant reservations.
Oh yeah, we can for Easter brunch coming up. We're going to do over 300 people.
That's
easy.
amazing.
So it'll be great in just a couple hours. So
Perfect.
every night we do 370 in the summer. So they keep coming. We'll keep feeding them.
Right in Lincoln, New Hampshire, right?
You got it.
Cool. Let's get started with this food.
Excellent.
What are we going to be making? You need to cook up some shrimp, right? Here's some honking shrimp, by the way.
Yeah, those are some big guys there, huh?
Yeah. What are these?
Those are 810s is the actual
810s, yeah?
size of them.
Yeah.
So they're actually a pretty large shrimp, but they're going to cook up nice and they're going to look great. I believe in functioning garnishes. So I know a lot of people like to dice red pepper or throw parsley on their food. This one's going to be really fun because it's going to kind of garnish itself, and all the flavors are going to make sense.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing about cooking. If it doesn't make sense, don't put it in there.
I'll tell you.
Sprig of rosemary? What's that doing there? You know, it's like, really? Okay, so you're going to get that going. You need oil?
Yeah, can you hand me some extra virgin olive oil?
There you go.
All right, thank you, sir.
Look at that. I'm going to make it as an assistant someday.
Boy, I'll tell you. And if you can hand me some of that wine over there, too.
All right. And while you're doing that, I think they got a good picture of this, but I'll move this and we'll talk a little bit.
You placed that there on purpose,
yeah,
didn't you? You know what? I'm going to have to give you a copy.
There you go. Indian Head Resort presents Now We're Cooking. And there's a big picture of Adam right on the cover, executive chef. That's a pretty big cookbook, man.
You know, I'm pretty, there's over 40 recipes in there, and each one has sub-recipes, so 120 recipes in all. And I spent about 5 years doing it, to be honest.
Nice.
So I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, I'm not one to sit in front of the computer a whole lot.
But
it's
pretty awesome
I'd rather
to have
be back
available.
here cooking for everybody.
Yeah, tell me about it. So what do you got going on in there?
First
I'll keep this for later. I'm going to steal that one.
First thing I'm going to do is just get my shrimp in here.
Yeah.
Make sure my pan's nice and coated in oil.
All right.
And we'll cook 2 off right in here. And just slowly, once that starts to cook a little bit for us, I'm going to turn the heat down.
Now, when most people are cooking shrimp, they're getting these small shrimp and they cook up really quickly. These take a little bit longer?
Just a little bit longer, yep.
All right.
And I'm going to have the wine in there to help regulate the heat a little
Okay,
bit so it doesn't overcook in any one
Does it
spot.
almost poach it a little bit once you add the wine
Exactly
to that?
right. It's
Okay,
called, yeah,
cool.
shallow poach. Wow.
All right. Yeah, maybe I'll get a job in a restaurant someday, I'll
geez.
tell you.
I'll tell you what, you come and see me, buddy. You got a job any day.
You got it.
All right, so we're going to make the bruschetta mixture, which is basically tomatoes and mozzarella. Sounds simple, but we're going to add some nice ingredients to it. So I believe in utilizing as much as our food as possible. In this economy today, I tell you, we have a lot of challenges. So I'm just going to go ahead with my little tomato shark here and pull out my core, and we're going to use the whole rest of that.
All right, and should I cut up the mozzarella while I'm on this side?
Geez, that would be super if you wouldn't mind.
Do you have a special size in mind, or how small do I go?
If you do a large dice for me, I think that'll be perfect. And I'm just going to give these shrimp a quick flip.
Smaller, bigger? Looking good?
About a half of that size.
Half of that, you got it.
Be perfect. I'm just going to reach around you here. Thank you, sir.
So when you, are these one of the items that'll be on the menu for Restaurant Week?
Yeah, to be honest with you, this one's on the menu all the time.
Oh, nice. And can people easily get shrimp that size if they went to the supermarket, or is that something they'd have
no challenge at all. Yeah,
Okay,
you just tell them what you want, and if they don't have it, they'll even bring them right in for you. But you know what, to be honest with you, I've even diced the shrimp up and thrown it right in with our bruschetta mixture.
That's a nice little mix.
See?
You could put that on top of like a little cracker or something too. And
you can use anything.
Use it as an appetizer versus just a piece of bread.
Isn't food wonderful?
Yeah.
I talk about it with my wife at home, and she gets bored out of her mind and tells me to talk about something else. So.
I actually like just a simple bruschetta over fish, almost as a salsa.
Yeah, see?
I tell everybody bruschetta is basically Italian salsa. That's all it really is.
And that's it. You can be as creative as you like, and we'll give you a strong base today, and then have at it.
All right, so we're cutting up our tomatoes and our mozzarella.
You got it.
Do you ever put a little bit of acid in your bruschetta, like a little bit of lemon or anything like that?
I find there's plenty of acid in the tomatoes for me, but we are going to add some balsamic and some olive oil to it, which I think is going to be a nice twist. I'm just going to get my bowl over here, give my shrimp a little toss. Oh, they're almost there. Yeah, just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got our bowl here. Toss that right in. This is easy. I use this anytime somebody comes over to my house for a dinner party. This is one of those items that we have all the time.
You cook at home too?
You know what? My wife married me for a reason, so unfortunately I think it's for my cooking skills.
Oh, you got to understand, that's why we've gotten into the business. Me personally, I got into it because I don't think I would have had a wife if I didn't.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. It's definitely helps me out if I need to.
So that was the balsamic that you put in there?
I put some balsamic, and then I've got a nice mixture of salt and pepper that we're just going to add in here.
Nice.
I've got some Italian herbs with some oregano, basil. We're just going to add that right in as well. Give us some nice flavor. Boy, we're going to have to take a nice trip to Tuscany or something after this.
I'm having a great day already. What do you need next?
So we got that. Can you throw some olive oil? About 2 tablespoons for me.
1, 2. A little more?
Right on the money. There you go. Can't have too much olive oil, right? All right, so I'm just going to set these right over here for a minute.
Cool.
Give a minute, and let me get a little spoon, and we're
just
going to give this a nice mix. Wow, you're way ahead of me, huh?
I'll mix it for you.
Thank you, sir.
I need something
Well, that's going. I'm going to get some ciabatta bread going.
Here's your knife right back.
Oh,
there you go.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. So when you say you do about 300 people for something like Easter and events, it's all sit-down dinners, right?
Yep, sure
pretty
is.
Pretty diverse menu, you're saying. What are some of your favorites on your menu?
Well, this one definitely has won a lot of awards for us. The barbecue pulled pork sandwich is really good.
Nice.
The Cioppino is one of my favorites, and we do a filet that's to die for. We do a Diablo sauce, tomato red pepper sauce, a little bit of Alfredo. So it's very unique. Yep, here's my plates.
All right.
And we're pretty much ready to plate, and you can see how simple a dish like this goes.
Wow.
You can pre-make it, you can get it organized, and then you can visit with your guests when they're coming in for a nice party. So our ciabatta bread, I'm just going to set right on here nicely. See how simple? All right, and you see a nice white plate, and we've got a nice arc there. Could you ladle this right on there?
Sure.
Do it off the plate. I don't want to dirty it up.
You got it.
Very nice. And I'm going to come around here and get this olive oil.
Yeah, this is almost like me trying to get a job here. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. I know, right?
Yeah.
See what my cooks go through on the practical? God, poor guys, I feel bad for them.
You put a camera in front of them?
Yeah, I know, really. Rolling.
Now we're on.
But I'll tell you what, they learn a lot.
Oh, I can
and that's the whole point. All right, so we'll get this set up right on here. And then very simply, we've got a nice spring mix here. We've got some red oak, we've got some mizuna, we've got some baby spinach. We're going to pile that right onto the back of the plate. Flip this around so everybody can see how pretty. And then if you want to just put a few more scoops right on there for me, that would be super. Perfect.
This is great. It is simple. It's nice and easy.
Oh, yeah, that's fun, too. It kind of garnishes itself again. So we use the olive oil in here.
Kind of a little drizzle
at the finish. Decorate the plate. Yeah.
All right.
And I've actually got a balsamic reduction. So balsamic, as you know, it can be a little bit bitter. So I added a little bit of honey to it and reduced it down to about 1/4 of its size. And I get this nice rich syrup. It's going to go right on here like so and just help us garnish that plate again.
Beautiful.
Yep. Very nice. Now, last but certainly not least, we're going to grab our little shrimp here.
It's an oxymoron.
Well, little shrimp. Yeah, exactly, right. Well, it's little compared to us, I guess.
Hey, you take the tails off.
I'm going to pull the tails right off. Now, you're going to notice in the Cioppino, I'm not going to do that. Well, I don't want you fighting with the plate. I want it to be user-friendly as possible. Yeah.
Slice them in half. Like little shrimp medallions.
That's right. So we'll get as much utilization and surface area out of these as we possibly can.
That's a quick, easy dish, man. That's beautiful.
I'll tell you. Fun
you have that on the
delicious.
menu all the time? I would definitely.
This is on every day, I'll tell you.
Jump all over that.
Thank you very much. So that's plate one, where we should be just about where we need to be.
That's perfect. So we got that going on. Now we're going to come back and kind of do this red pepper sauce with our Cioppino.
You got it.
Make a nice little stew with a lot of great seafood. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to A Culinary Journey. I'm here with Adam. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, just fine.
You having fun?
I'm having a blast.
I'm glad. And I'm going to have even better blast because I'm going to be eating your food in a couple of minutes. Man.
Oh, see, there you go. Yeah, free of charge, too.
Yeah,
how about that?
Exactly.
Yeah. Wish I could say the same for all my guests.
No. Then we wouldn't have jobs then, my friend.
There you go.
All right, so you're going to be celebrating New Hampshire Restaurant Week. You're one of the 10 celebrity chefs of New Hampshire.
Yeah.
How's that feel, man?
It's, you know what, it's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And we've all spent a lot of time training
Right.
and perfecting our skills. So it's nice that they're being recognized.
Yeah,
and,
no, it's
for all of us.
They have this logo that says New Hampshire Chef Rock. And a lot of people don't know about, and like you said at the beginning, we don't get the recognition that some of the other states do, but we've all gotten here from some other state or some other way. And greatest place in the world to live, one. Two, we're all putting out some good foods, and you're doing a great job at Indian Head.
New Hampshire's got good food, I'll tell you.
There you go. And that's the week to come check it out. So why don't we get started on Cioppino, and what do I need to do? What do you need to do?
Well, I'd like some extra virgin olive oil.
Done.
And you can go ahead.
Kind of a couple of turns?
Yep.
Tell me when.
And good.
All right.
All right. And some garlic would be great in here.
Garlic. This is a chopped garlic.
You got it. Beautiful.
You like a lot?
Perfect. A little more.
There you
I've been good lately, right? All right. So that's getting all nice and hot. We got this on high.
Yep.
All
so we're going to let that cook down?
So while that cooks down, the first thing I like to do with the mussels is anytime you buy mussels, plan on losing about 10 to 15% of them.
Okay.
So we picked through a few, but if you can find any more that have opened up a little bit, we need to get them out of there. Once they start opening on their own, that means they're dead. So you can give them a little tap, check them out.
So you pick one up and...
Yeah, give it a little tap or just give it a good smack. Yeah, they're not shy.
And then what do I...
So he closed right up. He's okay.
He's
now,
good.
For instance, try a couple over there.
Let's try this one right
here.
here.
So that one's...
He didn't close up.
No. He's no good. He's going to ruin our whole dish.
Okay.
So we'll get rid of him.
So what's funny about it is like you won't eat them if they don't open in the pan, but if they're open already, don't throw them in the pan.
Yeah, they're finicky little guys, so they take an extra lot of care. My guys go through muscle training.
Just make sure that all the muscles are nice and closed. And then beards. We got beards on mussels, right?
Sometimes. These actually are icy blues from Prince Edward Islands, and they're grown actually on a rope, which decreases the amount of beard they actually have on them. So it makes it very user-friendly for any home setting.
So we just make sure that, because they are alive, you want to make sure of that. And then what should they smell like?
Well, they should smell, almost like watermelon. It shouldn't smell like dead seaweed at the ocean. If it smells like that.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's the best. Kind of sweet, kind of refreshing, kind of crisp.
Some of these, it's just you want to go through them all the time. And how are we looking?
That's perfect.
Okay? Is that enough that you need for today?
Yep. So I'm going to get these started real quick. And the other thing is I need about, let's say 5 scallops.
Right.
Same thing with the scallops. We also have to check them and pull the little, it's called a beard or a boot off them.
Right. So
perfect.
That's
great. Yep. And you can throw them right in this pan when you're ready. How's that?
So let me ask you a question about mussels. Some people have told me they're almost great. The shells are great for fertilizer too, right? Have you ever heard about that?
Clams, oysters, all those. You can grind them right up and put them right in, I guess.
So and when we talk about not wasting, look at that. You just kind of put that in there.
Utilization.
You need 5, you said?
Yeah, one more if you.
All right.
Oh my, there we go.
All
How
right.
about some shrimp over there? You want to throw me 2 shrimp?
I can do that, my friend. Oh, look at these. They came back.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't use them all. I thought
colossal guys.
Yeah. All right, 2 shrimp right in.
Yep.
All right.
We're just going to get these sauteed up. And again, I'd like to do that shallow poach and just kind of follow that whole level. So
Where'd our wine go?
Right over there next to the olive oil.
Oh, this little thing.
You got it.
There you go.
Yeah. We get
I'll
the
let
little
you
half
do that.
bottle. If we're going to be drinking it later, I don't want to have a whole magnum to drink. That's not going to help us.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you got the garlic in there, you got the shrimp, you got the scallops and the mussels.
Excuse me a
and
moment.
No worries.
Yep, just give these a nice little flip.
And then they start getting pink, and you know they're starting to cook up, and just the same way you cooked them before.
That's right.
The skin. So what we did too is you put them in order. I mean, when they start poaching down, they'll all start cooking together, right?
That's right. Yeah, we put them in and at the amount of time it takes. So you got to be a little careful with your seafood because if one of them overcooks, one of them might not be cooked.
Right.
But again, we're going to add our wine. It's going to help regulate it. And if you don't feel like adding wine, you can add a little juice to it of some kind, or have a little bit of water that you add to it. Have a little chicken stock.
Right. Cool.
And so this is going to regulate this, so it's going to all help cook. And as you can see, some of those mussels are starting to open already.
Yeah, they are. They're steaming open.
Very nice.
Cool.
All right.
I'll drink the rest of that.
The thing that makes this dish so special is we've got a tomato red pepper sauce that's absolutely to die for. So as you can see, we got a nice roasted red pepper here.
All right.
And I'm going to pull out the stem. All right, we're going to extract it.
Now you roast your own peppers usually.
I roast them right down. Yeah, I pre-roasted this one just to make it a little more user-friendly for us. And they do take a few minutes. Sometimes I open right over the flame out here, or you got a barbecue grill at home.
Right.
Perfect spot for it. Yeah.
Now, what are you looking for? Now you peeled the skin off of these too, or
yep,
still
the
on?
skin actually, the beauty of doing that, the skin can kind of make it a little bit tart, and sometimes it gets stuck in your teeth if you're using fresh peppers or you roast them. But what's nice is once you char it, the skin just literally falls right off. Yeah,
that's very cool.
Perfect. So we're going to get the seeds out of here. The seeds tend to make the sauce just a little bit bitter. And now we're just left with the pepper meat.
And I get to do this.
Yeah, see? Thank you, sir. So I'm going to give this a quick dice. Just a very rough cut. It doesn't need to be any specific size or shape. Perfect. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is add it right into our bowl here, or our nice tail pot.
So you're making a red pepper sauce, but using fresh red peppers in there.
Well, we're going to do that, and if you hand me that tomato over there, we can get that going too. So again, we're going to utilize this whole tomato. I hate finding tomato ends in the trash. You know, it drives me absolutely crazy. And I'm going to give this a nice chop. And if you put some of that, I've got some chicken stock right over there. Pour it right in here, about half of that. And just again, a nice rough cut. Perfect. And throw a couple tablespoons of garlic in there. Oh, it's the spirit. Yeah, yeah. You're a garlic lover too, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Very nice.
Nothing wrong with it.
So this just gets all chopped up real nice. And then how about some salt and pepper, a couple of twists
I thought you were going right for your hot sauce.
Are
you putting that in there?
No, I appreciate that. Yes, we are. I bottle hot sauce every October, and it's out of this world. This one, this edition's called Bonfire, which is a great one.
Chef Adam Parker's Bonfire hot sauce.
I'll tell you, the Indian Head's very supportive of all my little antics and playing with food. So yeah, we even
dude, I'm going right to town.
Along.
Just so you know, I'm going right to town.
Go to work on that. Yeah, a little hotter than Frank's Red Hot, but a completely different flavor.
It's a good thing I don't have to do the rest of the show alone, Adam. You're good. All right. You know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna just kind of dunk. You keep going on this. You got the. We put in that and. Are
you telling me for our audience you're not going to go ahead and take that tablespoon? Come on now.
Dude, you're killing me. I will.
I'll do it together.
Seriously?
Yep, I'm in.
Shouldn't we do this at the end of the show?
I don't know. What fun's that going to be?
You got some nerve. I mean, we might have to take a break.
This is pretty spicy. It's I'm not going to kill anybody, but the heartburns definitely. Cheers, my friend. All right.
All right. Good luck with that. Oh, that is wow.
You know, we need some vodka and do a Bloody Mary with it.
Good
job.
You
can see, not too hot because we're still standing, but it's going to add a great flavor. So this doesn't overcook, I'm just going to set it off to the side.
It's not that bad.
We got just about everything we need here, so I'm going to give this a nice boil.
How long does that usually take to come together?
This is going to, basically, the red pepper's already cooked. The tomato cooks pretty quickly, and we're going to puree it, so it's not going to take very long at all. Just a few more minutes, and we're going to be ready to go. How about a little more red pepper sauce in here?
This?
Yeah.
Did I put any?
I don't think
you did.
Maybe not.
Tell me when.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Uh-oh.
All right, let's do this.
Hope you guys like spice.
Let's let that cook down, and you'll puree it when we come back from break, okay?
Thanks so much.
Because I totally need a piece of bread or something right now. Adam Parker is chef at the Indian Head Resort in Lincoln. Yeah, right? You know.
A little bit.
You're the one who started this.
That's right. We'll cut it down there. Yeah, I know. I'm eating my words.
Hey, guys, don't go away. when we come back, we'll be putting together the Cioppino, having some bruschetta, and maybe a beer. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Hey, there's Chef Adam going to work, man. We've had a half a bottle of hot sauce each. Yeah, we're really big guys like that. He's pureeing the tomato,
Red
chicken
pepper
stock,
sauce,
and red
yep.
pepper. Yeah,
You
that's
got
what we
it. That's a
man.
little salt and pepper, garlic,
Nice.
and don't forget our bonfire hot sauce.
Yeah, I know. We put a little hot sauce. That's gonna be yummy on top of that.
See? That's what I'm talking
Good
about.
job. So,
All
okay,
right.
so get that together.
Yeah,
What's next?
Oh, well, I
What do
want
you
to
need?
add some cornstarch just to give
Okay.
it a little bit of thickness to it. I'm going to turn this down
All right,
just a
so
little
we're
bit.
creating a slurry.
You got it. So perfect. And
A little bit
whip
of
it
water.
up. Perfect.
I get a.
That's the spirit.
All right, so we're just mixing together our slurry here, and the cornstarch is basically a thickening agent without using any flour or.
You got it. Low in
Right?
calories. We're
Yeah.
trying to. This is actually going to be a pretty healthy dish. So about just 1 tablespoon right in there. Plop.
Good.
Perfect.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
There you go, man.
And as you can see, it just gave it a little bit of like viscosity.
Right,
So it's
right,
not going to be runny. It's not going to water. It's going to hold up on that spoon. A nice nappe blend for us.
Perfect. And then you're putting that in with cold water into a hot sauce, right? You need to make sure your sauce is hot when you're using a cornstarch.
You said it, sir.
Right?
Yeah, if you add it to
All
a
right.
cold liquid, it's just going to seize up on you
Right,
and
it's
fall
just gonna
apart.
be
Yep.
these kind of
It's going to
floating in
taste
there.
really starchy too.
Yeah.
So you got to cook that out. And anytime you're dealing with starch like bananas, any type of starch, you really got to get the sugars out of it.
Right.
So yeah.
All right, so we got this going on. You got your pasta going in your pasta water, and you did your pasta ahead of time. It's great if you did this
got
at
it.
home. I mean, with restaurants, we kind of have to do our pasta a little bit ahead of time just because of service and speed.
You said
if you
it,
did this
yeah.
at home, you start boiling your pasta, you pretty much could have almost all this done by the time your pasta's ready, right?
If you plan it right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All your
yeah.
mise en place done, everything ready.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. So
this is a great dish. I can't wait to try this.
we'll get this right
All
back
right,
over
get that
our
back
flame.
on hot. Not overcooking our especially scallops and mussels can get really rubbery.
Oh,
if
it's
you
so
overcook them.
oh man, it's so easy to overcook them. There's nothing worse than overcooked seafood.
That's
so,
awesome.
so we pretty much get everything we need here. And you know what? I'm going to add our pasta right into this dish
Perfect.
right here. Yeah, we'll just give it a nice little mix. When you go, thank you so much. You get the scallions going for our garnish.
So you do that pretty much on an angle, really small dice. What do you like? Just kinda-
If you
just
do,
go down?
yeah, just give it a rough chop,
Okay.
and we're just going to throw it right on top there.
All right.
Oh, I lost some pasta, Luca.
That's okay. I'll get that later. That's that's how we pay the cameraman.
I'm allowed to be messy, right?
Yeah, you
All right,
go.
Don't worry, I saved plenty for everybody.
That's all that matters.
All right, so I'm going to add this right into my bowl here.
Right.
As
So
you
that
can
has a
see.
little bit of the sauce you just did too, right? You added
Yeah, I
some
added
of it,
just
all
a
right?
touch of the sauce,
Nice.
and just to kind of bring it all together, I want to infuse some of those flavors into
Right.
the pasta, and then we're going to put it right over the top as well.
I'm sorry, I got excited.
There you
Put
go.
that right back on here. So you garnish not only with these, you're also using some avocado. I mean, I've never seen avocado on top of a Cioppino.
Well, it
Gotta be
just
different.
really adds a nice butteriness to it, and it's going to help dull some of that heat from that red pepper sauce
Right,
that we
right,
put
right,
in there.
right.
So I'm just going to go ahead and split this, and a great way to get the most of this out of here
Just gonna get some of that on there.
is pull it out with a spoon and just run it along the back of that husk there, and out it
Yeah,
comes.
super easy.
We got everything. We didn't
Nice.
waste a thing.
Look at that.
See?
So restaurant week, you're all ready for it?
Boy, I'll tell you, I'm expecting a huge influx of people.
Nice.
I don't think ready's the word, so,
So you have
it
a lot
scared
of,
me.
lot of great items. You're gonna be showcasing the restaurant and
You
really
got
getting
it.
excited.
We've got some specialty pastries that we prepared for it. We've got some specialty dishes that we prepared.
Nice.
Yeah, we're very excited about it. My crew is waiting to do demonstrations. We've got some fun things. Just scatter it right over the top, and we'll
Places
put one of these
Indian
shrimp
Head.
right here in the middle.
That is amazing. Places Indian Head. It's over in Lincoln, New Hampshire.
Yeah, you got it. Just north
And-
of Plymouth. It's actually, everything in New Hampshire is relatively close.
Yeah, we're
So,
hop, skip, and a jump from each other.
Absolutely.
We need some bread. That's right. You can't do a Cioppino
Well,
without some
you know
bread.
what it is? That sauce is so good, I don't want to waste any of it, so we got
right
to
into
sop it all right up and
Cool,
with our
man.
bread.
Well, I had a blast. Thank you so much for being on.
My pleasure.
Pretty
Thank you,
awesome.
sir. All
that was
right.
a lot of fun. Hey, we're going to eat this. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have some more hot sauce. And they can pick this up over there too, right?
Yeah, you can buy
Nice.
that right in our gift shop and go to work on it. So, all right.
That cuts through, man. We had a great time. Hey, I'll see you next time on A Culinary Journey. Way to
Thank
go,
you,
buddy.
everybody. Thanks, Luca.
Great job.
All right.
brought to you in part by Monadnock Flooring and Decorating, offering quality sales, service, and installation for over 35 years on Production Avenue next to Subaru of Keene.